Today I will explain the mysterious film antidote to you. As the movie begins, we see a boy hanging from the roof. Following this, we are introduced to the main character, Sharon. Sharon's condition worsens at night. Her husband takes her to the hospital where we learn that her appendix is damaged. The doctors must perform surgery on Sharon. During the operation, Sharon faints. When she wakes up, she finds herself in a strange room with her hands tied to the bed and a red liquid being injected into her. As she regains consciousness, a doctor enters and explains her condition. The doctor tells Sharon that she became mentally ill after the surgery and has been there ever since. She asks the doctor where she is, but he leaves without answering. Then she notices the surgical mark on her belly, which has already healed, revealing that she has been there for many days. The doctor returns, this time holding a tablet. Sharon asks him many questions, but he does not reply and instead asks her to take the tablet. She pushes him away and tries to escape. Some people restrain her and inject her in the neck, sending her back to her room. When she regains consciousness, the doctor is there again. Sharon tells him that her family and husband will come looking for her. The doctor replies that no one will search for her here. He then locks her in the room and leaves. Later, Sharon hears voices of people being tortured. Looking out the window, she sees a man whose eyes are bleeding as another man takes him to his room. Terrified, she hears voices from another room. Checking the wall, she finds a note from the patient next door. The man introduces himself as Everett and tells her that this is not a hospital. During this, people enter Everett's room and Sharon hears his screams. Afterwards, Sharon reflects on her past. She remembers lying to her husband once. He knew about the lie but did not confront her. The doctor returns and asks if she has done anything in the past that she regrets. Sharon denies it. The doctor discovers Everett's note. He then takes her to a room with many other patients. When the doctor leaves, Sharon asks Everett at night what they did to him. Everett reveals that they cut out his tongue. Sharon is shocked because he is speaking clearly. Everett explains that they are conducting experiments on them and that he has regrown his tongue. Another patient shares that they have burned her alive multiple times, yet she recovers quickly with their treatment. The patients warn Sharon not to let them into her room. Suddenly, a siren sounds, frightening everyone. The doctor returns and sends them back to their rooms. Sharon asks when she can go home, but he ignores her and takes her to her room. In her room, Sharon again recalls her past. We learn the lie she told her husband. She went to a grave while claiming she was at the gym. The grave remains a mystery for now. Looking out of her room, Sharon sees the corridor lights turn off. Two men are forcibly taking a patient away. Everett then enters her room and tells her that this is actually a facility. Sharon asks if they can escape. Everett says there is only one way to follow their routine and obey them. He explains that the doctor promised to release him after 3 months if he complies. Sharon does not believe him. She sees the patient who was taken earlier returning with a bleeding belly. As she approaches him, the doctor arrives with the red liquid used on all patients and tells her to move back. Returning to her room, she goes to Everett's room and begs for help to escape, but he refuses because he is obeying the doctor. The doctor sees her and takes her to his cabin, where he shows her a photo of the man who was hanged at the beginning of the movie. The doctor asks if she knows who he is. Sharon offers information in exchange for one phone call home. The doctor agrees. She reveals that the boy was her boyfriend who committed suicide, leaving her depressed. We learn that the grave from her past was his. She visited it to light a candle while lying to her husband. When she picks up the phone to call home, she discovers it is dead. Realizing the doctor deceived her, she becomes aggressive. On her way back to her room, she sees another room with the same rope the man was hanged with, which frightens her. Facility staff then take her to a room where they brutally cut off her foot. The doctor arrives and treats her. Her foot heals completely and functions normally. The doctor explains that the red liquid allows any injury to heal rapidly. Sharon asks why they are doing this. The doctor replies that they only do this to people like her. Later, in Everett's room, Sharon tells him she saw her boyfriend who died 10 years ago. Everett angrily confronts the doctor, saying he saw a man who has been there for 10 years despite the 3-month promise. The doctor claims it is out of his control. Everett requests to meet management, but as he is taken away, his tongue is cut again. Sharon goes to her boyfriend's room, but this time there is no rope, only a piano. She leaves and follows a facility staff member, eventually reaching the exit. Opening the door reveals only a wall, there is no way out. She returns to her boyfriend's room and finds the suicide rope on the piano. Suddenly, her boyfriend appears, scaring her. The doctor also arrives. When she returns with the doctor, the room is empty, no piano. While the doctor escorts her back, she cleverly steals his keys. She takes another patient to his office. After searching, they find a map of the facility. The doctor discovers the theft. They enter a room dressed in staff uniforms and try to escape. A staff member suspects them. Another woman saves Sharon by cutting her own neck. Sharon runs and hides where a patient tries to kill her. A boy, also a patient, takes her into a room to hide. He starts misbehaving, but when the staff leaves, Sharon kills him and escapes. Finally, Sharon makes it out of the facility. Still pursued, she enters a house, but soon realizes she has not truly escaped. She sees her boyfriend's dead body again. Sharon is then given a death sentence as punishment. Upon regaining consciousness, she sees a doctor treating her. She asks why they do not kill her. The doctor replies that they do not kill anyone here and asks if she has done anything in the past she is embarrassed about. Sharon still does not confess. The doctor leaves and Sharon goes to Everett's room. She asks how he got there. Everett says he was in a dangerous accident and woke up here. She then visits the girl who cut her neck to save her. The girl is fine. Sharon asks why she is there and if she did something wrong in the past. The girl confesses she set a farmhouse on fire to save 600 animals from being killed, accidentally burning her boss as well. That may be why they burn her repeatedly. The girl says the only way out is death. Sharon replies that they are already dead and that this place is hell. The girl asks what Sharon did. Sharon confesses that she killed her boyfriend 10 years ago. We learn the full past. During an argument, Sharon picked up a knife, accidentally cutting her boyfriend's neck. To cover it up, she hanged him and made it look like suicide. Sharon then goes to the doctor and tells him about a man who wrote a book about going to hell, being tortured and then treated. She realizes this place is hell. She asks if he is the devil. The doctor says there is no devil. He came here as a bad person like her, followed the routine, and was given the duty to torture others. He does not want to do it, but refusing means being tortured again. He has been here a long time. Suddenly, Sharon's boyfriend appears and pulls her to the room with the piano and rope. Sharon believes this is hell, the place of their regrets, and that they are already dead when they arrive. None die after coming here. Her boyfriend starts hanging her. She begs him to listen. She loves him more than anyone and still lights candles on his grave. She apologizes and asks him to hang her as she did to him. His heart changes and he does not kill her. He takes her toward the exit. The doctor forbids it, but the boyfriend ignores him. As Sharon walks across the bridge toward Earth, her boyfriend steps on it and the bridge breaks. She reaches the entrance and holds on. Looking back, she sees people taking her boyfriend away. She moves forward into the light. In the next scene, Sharon opens her eyes in the hospital bed from the beginning. The doctor tells her heart stopped for 15 seconds, she died, and came back to life now with a new life. Disbelieving, she checks her belly. The surgical wounds are still fresh. The doctors tell her not to touch them. At home, she researches everyone she met in hell and confirms the events were real. She goes to light a candle on her boyfriend's grave. Sharon escaped because she killed her boyfriend by mistake, and he believed her. That is why she returned from hell to life. The film ends here. Thank you for your time and for watching.